Willie, he's doing pretty good. I mean, had a few little kinks when we first started and everything, but...
For years, fans have admired Willie Edwards for his quiet strength on swamp people. But behind the brave hunts, there has been a story many people never knew. Now, Willie Edwards is finally opening up, and what is being revealed is far more painful than anyone expected. What has he been silently carrying all these years? Stay with us. From Bayou Boy to swamp legend. Willie Edwards, also known as William Edwards III, came into the world on June 20, 1982. Raised in the serene yet untamed Bayou Sorrel in Louisiana, Willie experienced a vastly contrasting environment compared to bustling cities. The bayou was abundant with dense forests, meandering streams, murky waters, and countless untamed creatures. While many may perceive it as hazardous and unfamiliar, Willie felt a deep sense of belonging in this natural habitat. Willie grew up under the guidance of his parents, Junior and Teresa Edwards, in a family deeply connected to the swamp. The Edwards family had been established in the area for a long time, with a history of living and working there. For them, hunting alligators was more than just a profession. It was a custom that had been handed down from one generation to the next. Since he was a young boy, Willie shadowed his father at all times. While his peers were busy with games, Willie was busy absorbing the ways of the swamp. He observed his father meticulously, taking note of every action. Junior Edwards, a skilled hunter, aimed to pass down the traditional practices of the swamp to his son. Junior gradually initiated Willie into the techniques essential for thriving in that challenging setting. Teaching Willie how to hunt alligators was particularly significant. Mastering this skill was no small feat, demanding a combination of patience, physical prowess, and an intimate familiarity with the swamp. The water was mercurial, and the creatures within it possessed formidable strength. Junior showed him a unique skill called treble hooking. Precision and a composed demeanor are essential for mastering this approach. An adept hunter must possess the ability to determine the perfect moment to act and effectively handle a vigorous creature in the aquatic environment. Achieving proficiency in this method is a gradual process that requires dedication and perseverance. Willie paid close attention to the instructions and diligently rehearsed the technique repeatedly. With time, Willie started to grasp the teachings. He didn't just acquire the abilities, he excelled in them. He gained the knowledge on navigating through challenging situations, interpreting signals from his surroundings, and keeping his composure during perilous moments. Eventually, he was capturing hefty alligators with ease. Willie's perception of the swamp evolved from just a place of employment to an integral part of his identity. Residing there instilled in him a deep admiration for the natural world. While the surroundings were visually stunning, they also presented formidable challenges and dangers. Sudden storms, unpredictable water levels, and formidable wildlife were constant threats. As a result, Willie cultivated a sense of inner fortitude. He acquired the ability to remain composed in stressful situations and rely on his intuition. These characteristics molded his character as he aged. He gained a reputation for being diligent, determined, and humble. Many youth often spend a significant amount of time pondering their future career paths, yet Willie already had a clear vision for his life's direction. He was determined to uphold the long-standing tradition of his family by preserving the legacy of the Edwards family in the swamps of Louisiana. Many years down the line, Willie's humble existence in the marshland caught the attention of the public. A TV show titled Swamp People premiered in 2010, offering a unique peek into the lives of alligator hunters in Louisiana. The series showcased the dangers faced by families who brave the perils of the brief alligator hunting season annually. The period only lasts for a month, starting in September. Yearly, hunters need to capture sufficient alligators in this brief time frame to provide for their families throughout the year. The job is risky and demanding, with hunters encountering harsh conditions, treacherous waters, and formidable creatures. Willie Edwards became a part of the program in its inaugural season and shared the screen with his father, Junior Edwards. Their portrayal of authentic swamp living resonated with audiences, drawing admiration for their close relationship and collaborative efforts. From the start, Willie was unique. He didn't seek attention or brag about his abilities. Instead, he remained composed and dedicated to his tasks. It was evident to viewers that he held a deep reverence for the wildlife he pursued and the environment he inhabited. As time went by, Willie started to carry more weight on his shoulders. With his solo hunting trips,
Today is my day. You gotta know what they do, you gotta think like, that's a big old alley.
he showed he was a dependable asset in the group. His abilities, tranquility, and unwavering resolve established him as a formidable figure in the marshlands. The program gained rapid popularity, captivating many with thrilling hunts. However, what truly held viewers' attention was the authenticity of the participants. The families depicted were genuine, their hardships were authentic, and their customs were genuine. Willie quickly became popular with fans due to his unwavering connection to his origins. Despite being constantly monitored by cameras in the swamp, he managed to maintain his humility and loyalty to his upbringing. His family continued to hold the utmost significance in his life. Behind closed doors, Willie established a close-knit and affectionate family. Despite encountering obstacles and difficulties, he confronted his own personal struggles. Nevertheless, he persevered and remained dedicated to his endeavors. During the 14th season of the show, viewers were deeply moved by a touching scene. Willie was accompanied by his son, nicknamed Little Willie,
A little bit about measuring alligators out. That's the main part of what you get.
a hunting expedition in the swamp. The father-son duo evoked nostalgia among fans, who recalled Willie's own debut on the show alongside his father. It felt like a perfect moment, coming full circle. The legacy was being carried on, as it had done for many generations within the Edwards family. But then tragedy struck. Let's find out what really happened. The silent heartbreak. Many individuals recognize Willie Edwards as a composed and constant presence on the popular TV series Swamp People. He exudes strength, concentration, and courage as he navigates the untamed waters of Louisiana. On camera, he is depicted as a proficient alligator trapper who diligently labors, values nature, and imparts age-old swamp customs to his children. However, beneath the calm exterior and soft-spoken demeanor lies a tale of profound sorrow. Similar to numerous other families, the Edwards family has encountered hardships that are often invisible to the outside world. While their days are marked by affection, dedication, and close familial ties, they have also endured a tragedy that has left an everlasting impact on their souls. For many years, Willie Edwards and his wife, Sherry Bonin Edwards, have remained devoted partners, relying on their mutual love for family and each other to navigate both joys and challenges in their life journey. They brought up 3 kids as a team. The sons have become familiar to many audience members. Little Willie and Landon frequently make appearances alongside their dad on the program. Throughout the years, followers have observed their maturation, education, and gradual immersion into the way of life their dad inherited from his own father. Willie's close relationship with his sons is evident. While out on the water, he imparts valuable lessons on navigating the swamp with care and showing reverence for the wildlife and environment. Beyond just hunting skills, he emphasizes the importance of patience, accountability, and resilience in challenging situations. Nonetheless, there is a second child within the Edwards household whose narrative is seldom mentioned. Willie and Sherry also welcomed a daughter named Michaela Desa Edwards. Several fans of Swamp People were unaware of Willie's daughter's existence, as she was never featured on the show and her name was seldom spoken in public, keeping her presence a secret for quite some time. The unexpected news of Michaela's situation stunned numerous supporters. It gradually emerged that Willie and Sherry had suffered the loss of their daughter. The revelation was devastating for viewers familiar with the family's story on TV. In a society where individuals frequently disclose every aspect of their lives on the internet, the Edwards family decided to go against the grain. They opted to keep this distressing chapter of their lives confidential. There were no press interviews, no TV features, and no open dialogues about the incident. Sherry Edwards gave a subtle hint of the truth in a low-key post on social media. In her message, she disclosed a brief statement that exposed a strong emotional sentiment. She noted that Michaela would have turned 20 in the year 2020. That single sentence conveyed more emotion than a lengthy narrative ever could. It exposed the fact that their daughter was no longer present. Many individuals experienced a sense of heaviness and sadness while reading it. Followers who had been observing the family for a long time were shocked to discover that the resilient hunter they looked up to had been silently carrying a deep sorrow. Viewers from all over the country started sending messages of encouragement. The Edwards family received many heartwarming messages filled with kind words. These messages expressed sympathy and love, despite the family never seeking public recognition. This reaction demonstrated the strength of interpersonal relationships. Even individuals who were unfamiliar with Willie or his family still empathized with them. They recognized that the loss of a child is an extremely profound and heartbreaking experience for any parent. Willie and Sherry have not publicly disclosed the circumstances surrounding Michaela's death. No interviews or detailed posts have been shared to explain what happened. Some individuals might question their decision to remain quiet. However, the explanation could be quite straightforward. At times, there are struggles that are too intimate to be disclosed to others. Losing a child has the power to transform a parent permanently. It alters their perspective on life, their thought processes, and their approach to each new day. Many families find it incredibly challenging to discuss such a profound loss. Instead of verbally narrating the tale, they silently hold on to the recollection in their hearts. When Willie Edwards appears on Swamp People, viewers witness a man who only speaks when needed, maintaining a calm and reflective demeanor. He prioritizes his tasks and allows his actions to define him. However, beneath that calm resilience lies a father who once cradled a young girl in his embrace. A father who envisioned witnessing her development, joy, and experience of life. Those hopes were snatched away prematurely. Willie's resilience in the swamp goes beyond confronting formidable alligators and turbulent waters. It is a testament to his inner fortitude as he grapples with profound sorrow yet perseveres. Every day, he persists in his efforts to provide for his family and mentor his children. Such resilience emanates from an unwavering sense of love and drive. Sherry Edwards has revealed her inner resilience as well. Through her social media presence, she frequently showcases glimpses of her family's daily activities. She uploads images capturing various occasions, festivities, and bonding moments with loved ones. Her social media updates radiate with a sense of joy, satisfaction, and love for her family. She takes pleasure in highlighting her son's accomplishments and cherishes the everyday moments that create connections among people. However, when it concerns Michaela, a quiet reverence is observed. Michaela is not forgotten even in the quiet. Silence serves as a shield for treasured memories that are too raw to share with others. When Willie Edwards lost his brother, life in the rural south of Louisiana was uncomplicated yet challenging. The landscape was untamed, the rivers were vast, and the labor was strenuous. To the Edwards household, the marshlands were more than just a residence, it was a lifestyle. In this environment, familial bonds held the utmost importance. The connection between Willie Edwards and his brother Randy Dale Edwards started when they were very young, even before they became adults. They were more than siblings, they were inseparable companions. Since they were little kids, they shared their daily lives and experiences, always by each other's side. During their youth, Willie and Randy experienced many outdoor adventures. They acquired skills such as fishing, hunting, and navigating the surrounding marshlands. While most kids stayed indoors, the siblings preferred to be on the water, observing their father's activities and absorbing their family's customs. For generations, the Edwards family has engaged in the tradition of alligator hunting, which demands patience, bravery, and a reverence for the environment. These vital lessons were not acquired through formal education, but rather through hands-on experience for Willie and Randy. As the brothers matured, they started taking on greater responsibilities. They assisted with carrying gear, paid close attention, and absorbed all their father's advice. Gradually, the siblings developed into proficient hunters at a young age. Collaborating seamlessly became second nature to them. They possessed the ability to connect non-verbally. Just a glance or a subtle gesture frequently sufficed for them to grasp each other's thoughts. This type of bond develops gradually over time through various shared activities. Whether hunting together, navigating the waters on the same boats, or conquering the challenges of the swamp as a team, their unity made the difficult work more bearable. The siblings not only worked together, but also enjoyed moments of joy, shared anecdotes, and envisioned their future together. They would frequently rise early in the morning before the sun appeared over the calm bayou, getting ready for the day ahead. Viewers of the TV show Swamp People became familiar with Willie Edwards as a composed and unwavering hunter. He portrayed a sense of resilience, serenity, and determination to achieve his goals. However, beneath that facade was a close-knit family, offering each other unwavering support. Randy Dale Edwards belonged to that category of individuals. Despite not being frequently seen on camera, Randy played a significant role in the Edwards family narrative. He embodied the same essence as his sibling and had a deep affection for the swamp and its accompanying customs. Randy took pride in his upbringing and the hard work he put into his life. This deep sense of pride isn't something that can be learned quickly. It stems from being raised in a community where dedication and integrity are highly valued. Willie valued Randy's companionship above all else. They had journeyed through life together, sharing experiences of overcoming challenges and embarking on risky adventures side by side. All of a sudden, in a manner that caught everyone by surprise, everything was different. Randy Dale Edwards found himself in a devastating car accident while driving on a highway in Louisiana. Information from police authorities and accounts provided by his family indicate that Randy was behind the wheel of his Chevrolet Silverado at the time of the crash. During the drive, Randy decided to take a left turn, but suddenly, things took a disastrous turn. The utility pole was hit by the truck with a strong impact. This resulted in the vehicle overturning. Randy did not have his seatbelt on, which led to him being ejected from the truck when it collided. His injuries were very severe. Emergency personnel arrived promptly and made every effort to assist him, but unfortunately, his injuries were too grave to survive. Randy passed on at the scene. He had just reached the age of 35. The Edwards family received heartbreaking news that left them in shock. The pain of losing a brother, a son, and a friend all at once deeply affected them. Willie Edwards must have experienced a deep sense of personal loss. They had spent their childhood together, their lives shaped by shared customs and a mutual affection for the marshland. Willie's early recollections were filled with moments of Randy's presence. All of a sudden, the entity disappeared. The tragic news was later disclosed by the family through a heartfelt Facebook post. The message was brief, yet filled with intense emotions, conveying profound sorrow. These few words bore the burden of sorrow that every family hopes to never experience. Swamp People enthusiasts were devastated upon hearing the announcement. The Edwards family had garnered a dedicated following over the years, with many feeling a strong connection to their journey. Online messages of sympathy and encouragement were promptly posted. Individuals from various parts of the nation conveyed their condolences and extended prayers to the mourning family. The accident's complexity increased with the prospect of alcohol being a factor, as indicated by certain reports. Although the family did not confirm these claims publicly, law enforcement reports hinted at the possibility. However, the most agonizing reality for Willie and his family was that Randy had departed. The person who used to accompany Willie during many early mornings and long days in the swamp was now absent. When Willie entered his boat again, he noticed the absence of a familiar presence next to him. When he finally caught a massive alligator, the brother who used to revel in those triumphs with him was nowhere to be found to experience the achievement together. An absence of that magnitude brings about a quietness that is beyond the reach of language. Willie Edwards is often described as reserved. He chooses not to discuss his own challenges openly, and he has not revealed the true extent of the impact his brother's death had on him. It is reasonable to make that decision. Certain types of pain are too intimate to be exposed to everyone. After the tragic event, individuals who observed Willie noticed a sense of burden on his shoulders. Occasionally, his composed demeanor revealed a subtle sorrow that only those who have experienced the loss of a loved one can comprehend fully. Randy meant more to Willie than just being a sibling. He played a crucial role in ensuring the unity of the family. He was a cherished member of the household, a confidant, and a dedicated individual who had a deep affection for his Louisiana residents. And yet, the world refused to let him grieve in peace. This time it came as rumors. What did the rumor say? Let's dive in. The truth behind the painful rumors.
I'm tagging out. and Willie's impressed with her deckhand's progress in
Being constantly in the spotlight can result in both positive and negative outcomes. While it may attract attention, empathy, and praise, it can also lead to gossip, misunderstandings, and false narratives. Those who have a presence on television often find themselves victims of these falsehoods, which can easily escalate and cause significant anxiety. Many occurrences of this nature have unfolded for Willie Edwards, a familiar presence on the popular show Swamp People. Through the years, various narratives have spread among viewers and online platforms, ranging from innocent speculations to deeply hurtful rumors. Some individuals started spreading the rumor that Willie had gone missing at a certain point. There were also those who insisted that he was no longer living. These types of gossip tend to circulate rapidly, especially in situations where the truth is unclear. However, one particular piece of gossip caught everyone's attention. It was said that Willie Edwards was battling cancer. The origin of this narrative appeared to be a mystery to all. It possibly originated from a misinterpretation of online content by someone. It could have been a mere assumption made after observing a photo or message that appeared grave. Occasionally, rumors spread without any identifiable starting point. After the story was released, it rapidly spread from one individual to another. Admirers began raising inquiries. Numerous individuals who were concerned about Willie and his family became anxious. The question continued to resurface repeatedly. Was Willie Edwards suffering from cancer? For those who had followed him on Swamp People over a long period of time, the news was devastating. Willie had consistently projected an image of strength and reliability. He was famous for being a composed hunter who valued the land and cherished his family. Many viewers were feeling worried at the thought that he could be battling a severe illness. During that period, Sherry Edwards, Willie's spouse, posted a Facebook message that drew the interest of many. The message did not explicitly reference any individuals or single out anyone in particular. Her words were filled with strong emotions. She discussed the challenges of dealing with cancer. She talked about the various exams individuals must endure when fighting the disease. She brought up the potential physical transformations that can occur while undergoing treatment. She also addressed the emotional toll that can accompany the journey. Her communication was filled with intense feelings and genuine comprehension. It seemed as though the speaker had direct experience with the struggle or had witnessed it firsthand. The message resonated deeply with those who read it, leaving a profound impact on them right away. The message also emphasized a commonly overlooked aspect. Cancer is more than just a physical ailment. It is a lengthy and challenging battle that impacts both the patient and their loved ones. Families frequently experience that journey collectively. They endure through various tests, therapies, and moments of unpredictability. They provide each other with encouragement during periods of fear and optimism. Sherry's communication served as a reminder to readers that this particular encounter can have long-lasting emotional effects. After her post went live, numerous friends and followers showed compassion in their responses. They refrained from probing too deeply and instead provided reassurance and motivation. Messages of love and support were shared by many, urging her to remain resilient and reassuring her that she had a strong support system. What made the situation intriguing was Sherry's unwillingness to disclose the identity of the person she was talking about. She refrained from confirming the news about Willie's health condition and provided limited details about the circumstances. She conveyed a straightforward message addressing the harsh truth of the illness and the suffering that families may endure. There is no evidence available to the public that confirms the rumors circulating online about Willie Edwards being diagnosed with cancer. No sources have reported on him seeking medical treatment for the disease. Willie is reportedly still in good health and carrying on with his daily life to the best of everyone's knowledge. Nonetheless, the gossip stirred up a frenzy of worry within the fan base. It became evident to many individuals how rapidly a straightforward narrative can escalate into a prevailing conviction as it circulates across social networking platforms. Some individuals thought that Sherry's communication was not intended for garnering notice. On the contrary, they interpreted it as her way of shedding light on a significant and intimate issue. Her statement served as a touching reminder that cancer is not solely a casual subject. Instead, it is a transformative journey encompassing both emotional and physical difficulties. The communication also appeared to emphasize another problem that families in the spotlight frequently encounter. Gossips have the tendency to escalate without considering the impact on actual individuals. When individuals share rumors on the internet, they frequently disregard the fact that the individuals under discussion are actual human beings. They experience emotions, have loved ones, and face personal challenges similar to the rest of us. Family has always been the top priority for Willie and Sherry Edwards. For over 2 decades, they have remained a couple. Throughout their journey, they have created a world shaped by dedication, commitment, and affection. Their bond has withstood numerous obstacles, such as the pressures of being involved in a successful TV program. They have successfully raised a trio of children, putting in effort to maintain a resilient and close-knit family. Despite being constantly filmed for Swamp People, they have maintained a sense of humility. Their priorities continue to revolve around family, respect, and a humble lifestyle. Sherry's post allowed fans to glimpse into their personal lives, serving as a reminder that television families face their own share of joy and challenges like everyone else. They experience times of happiness as well as times of suffering and doubt in their lives. If a loved one of the Edwards family has experienced cancer, then the online gossip that circulates may have struck a deeply personal chord for them. Sherry's message had a strong impact on those who came across it, which is why it resonated deeply with them. She didn't just talk about difficulties, she also emphasized resilience. Her words served as a reminder that even in the most challenging times, individuals can come together to offer each other support and keep pushing forward. She urged individuals to support their family and friends during times of sickness. She emphasized the importance of demonstrating compassion, tolerance, and empathy. So where is Willie now? Where Willie Edwards is today.
Veteran gator hunter Willie Edwards and his son Little Willie are a few days.
For a long time, audiences followed Willie Edwards as he navigated the unpredictable waters of Louisiana in the popular TV show Swamp People. He earned a reputation for being a composed and reliable hunter who revered both the swamp and his family's customs. Willie's serene demeanor and extensive understanding of the terrain endeared him to fans, making him a standout personality on the program. In recent times, fans have observed a change in Willie's presence on TV. His absence has sparked curiosity and concern among viewers, prompting them to wonder about his current whereabouts. The positive update is that Willie has not abandoned his swamp lifestyle. While he may not be part of the latest season of Swamp People, his hunting adventures are still ongoing. Willie caused a stir on social media on September 2024 when he posted a picture of himself and his son proudly displaying the large alligators they had captured during a hunting trip. The image was brief in wording and lacked specific information, yet it conveyed all necessary information. Willie remained in the swamp, engaging in the activity he has enjoyed for the majority of his lifetime. When fans first laid eyes on the photo, they couldn't contain their excitement. The comment section was inundated with words of praise and support from numerous individuals. The sheer size of the alligators left some viewers in awe. Meanwhile, others expressed their admiration for Willie's bravery and expertise. Viewers' enthusiastic reactions demonstrate their enduring interest in him. Despite his absence from television, his audience remains engaged with his journey and remains steadfast in their support for him. Currently, there is no official confirmation regarding Willie's potential comeback on Swamp People. Nonetheless, numerous supporters speculate that there may be more to his narrative yet to unfold. Willie possesses the necessary expertise and physical capabilities for the challenging task of hunting alligators. Having spent numerous years in the Louisiana wetlands, he has developed a deep understanding of the terrain and its inhabitants that surpasses that of the average person. Willie's family is a significant aspect of his life currently. Little Willie, his son, is now embarking on a similar journey as his father. Witnessing his son enter the realm of swamp hunting must be a source of great pride for Willie. Willie may be shifting his attention towards mentoring and educating his son at present. The transfer of wisdom from one generation to the next has held significant value within the Edwards family for years. Willie has left a lasting impact after dedicating countless years to hard work in the marsh and sharing his experiences with audiences. His legacy is now firmly established, whether he decides to make a comeback on TV or chooses to pursue a quieter hunting life. Willie Edwards will forever hold a special place in the hearts of swamp people enthusiasts as a genuine representation of the swamp. His peaceful demeanor, unwavering principles, and passion for the environment highlighted the essence of that lifestyle to the global audience.